was incredible. You're incredible. Do you think the servants heard us? Well, I appreciate you telling them to tidy this room last. Do you think they know? Because I can barely look Mr. Harris in the eye as it is. If I thought he knew we were... Well, yes, I suppose. Maybe that's the mark of a good servant, yes? Knowing full well and keeping one's expression neutral. Lord, how they must talk about it later. I couldn't do it. Keep my countenance. Where are you going? Oh, your sister is to visit with us today. Of course, I'm sorry. I forgot. I've got another headache coming on, I think. Do you have plans to show her around? Absolutely. I would love to join you both. That sounds lovely. And Miss Gray is to come today as well. I do remember that. Thank you again so much for arranging this, my lord. In general, I've been feeling the dearth of young feminine energy here at Stedry House. And now, just as spring arrives, we'll have an influx. It feels very right. I hope I don't offend you by saying so. Good. Mm-hmm. Yes, I could. But I won't. There is much we still need to do to get ready. And my new friends will be here soon. I was thinking of wearing the blue crepe today. It doesn't hurt to make a good impression, right? I asked for the kitchens to send extra honey cakes, brioche, and drinking chocolate. I shall be leaning on you rather heavily for Miss Wintrell's tastes. Very good. Time to get up, I suppose. Oh, if you would please send in little Charlie to help me with my hair. Thank you, love. Oh. No, I'm quite well. I think I just need a moment. I think perhaps if I had some help getting to my feet. There. Thank you, my lord. Yes, just a little shaky. I think I may be hungry. All this talk of brioches and drinking chocolate. It's nearly 11, and we haven't even had our first cup of tea. I'll move a touch slower, perhaps, but I should be ready to receive the young ladies in about an hour. If I could just... Miss Gray will be waiting. Oh, it is only a headache. Oh, what about your sister, Miss Wintrell? I've been so anxious to... Oh, I can't believe I fainted. Twice. Me. I'm not a fainter, my lord. Do you believe me? Thank you for humouring me. Oh, yes. I hate to admit it, but my head is still swimming a little. Oh, this is terrible. I've lost half the day. Yes, my lord. It does feel good. It feels lovely. Thank you. But why do this yourself? We have a household full of wonderful staff. Well, I suppose it is rather elite to be cared for by one's own handsome husband. I love you. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Perry was here. What did he say? No, my love. He's right. I'm not. I'm not behind in my courses. Yes, definitely headaches. And now, I suppose, dizzy spells and fainting spells. Does he have any ideas? Stress? Me? Well, if you put it like that, we are rather busy. The pressure of a new, highly visible marriage, trying to get pregnant. There are hosting duties, meal plans, overseeing the household. But I'm used to all of that. Quite used to it. I was one of your housekeepers for years, after all, and I'm familiar with all of the requirements and the ins and outs. Ooh. I need to calm down. No, I'll be all right. Could I beg a little water, my lord? What did Dr. Perry recommend? Rest and relaxation. Sounds boring. What about our guests? Did they arrive safely? Good. That's good. Oh, I'm glad you were able to greet them and make them feel at home. When shall I see them? Oh, very well. I shall content myself with your own excellent company. Are you sure you don't mind waiting on me like this? I'll admit it isn't the worst thing, letting you chafe my hands and fuss over me. I feel very cared for, and I appreciate it. I'll concentrate on my recovery then. It is good, perhaps, that Miss Grey and Rosalind arrive now. If I've been instructed to take life at a slower pace, we can arrange visits with them to help me pass the time. Though I'm sure I'll grow bored of how precious we must be with my health. I don't know. You could read to me, perhaps. What was I last reading? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, but I think you won't like it. It's one of my books. You know, one of my books. It's called Scandal Beneath Silk, and it's right over there. Oh, really? This is going to be fantastic. Oh, don't skip over any of the good parts, promise. Good. I was on chapter 7. The Duke had just told Cordelia he was leaving for Cadiz, but that his brother was coming into town to care for their horrible old aunt. Chapter 7 is the one where Cordelia meets the brother in the rain. Only she doesn't know it's him, and he catches her from slipping on those wet rocks. And her bonnet flies off in the wind, and he smooths her hair away from her pretty face. I might have read it before. Why do you ask? All right, I'll settle in. Thank you again, my love. I'm sure I'll feel better in no time.